Hi, so today I want to talk a little bit about office hours. If you are a self-contained teacher, you can go ahead, you can use your calendar, set up a reoccurring event, and that will work perfectly for you. When you're adding that channel, you only have the purpose of having one class added in there. When you have multiple classes that you need to have invited to the same office hours, that's where it gets a little bit complicated. So, what I recommend is going to your Outlook, going down to the bottom and choosing calendar as opposed to email. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get to see the whole month of your calendar. You're going to go to a new event and you're going to call it office hours. We're going to leave this up and we're going to toggle back and forth between Teams and calendar to show you how you're going to add your invitees. You're going to go ahead and you're going to choose the date that you want to start, which is April 22nd. And you're going to choose the time in which you want it to be. So we're going to choose what my school is doing is 12 to 2, but you can customize this to whatever needs to work for you. When we go to choose repeat, we're going to go to the bottom and customize it because this allows us to do this for a certain range. So again, it shows the date that we chose to start it. Down here, it gives you the option of when to end it. It's automatically choosing October, so I'm just going to hop up to June 12th, which is the student's last day of school. So it's going to repeat every week, Monday through Friday, between the dates of April 22nd and June 12th. I'm going to go ahead and save that. What I'm also going to do, because we're not in Teams, it's not going to automatically generate one of the phone numbers for students who are just calling in to access. So we just got to click this button here. We're going to add an online meeting and we're going to add Teams. So like I said, we're going to leave this up for just a second because I'm going to hop back over to my Teams. I'm looking at all my teams here. I'm going to choose my practice class. And as you can see on the posts, I've been playing with this a little bit, and it lets the students know when you make modifications to your calendar if they are part of the invite. So right here on the general channel is what's going to be super important. So every single channel has an email address. This email address will allow you to push information out to your students all at once. So it highlights it for me. I'm going to go ahead and copy it. Then I'm going to go to hop back to my Outlook. Under invite attendee, I'm going to paste that email address in. And what it does is it puts it the same way as if you were sending it to your principal, if you were sending it to a coworker, whoever you're sending it to. This one is sending it to my class. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hop back over to Teams, and I'm going to do the same thing for every class who needs access to this. So again, I can use another demo class that I had. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to go to General. I'm going to get the email address. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it. And this would also work if you were trying to do different sets of office hours for your regular ed students or your special ed students or your gifted students or whatever you might have. I'm going to go back and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paste. And here goes general for my demo class, general for my practice class. So I can continue doing that for all classes. Once everyone is added in, I'm going to go ahead and send. And what it's going to do is it's going to let the students know in just a second that I added a calendar event for them. Let's refresh it to see if it popped up yet. Sometimes Microsoft takes a few minutes just because I feel like it's very overwhelmed right now. There it is. Office hours popped up in the posts. Now, something else that I have noticed, if you are planning on having students hop in, you're going to need to modify. So we're going to open this up. And we're going to click on meeting options. So this is a little bit hidden and it's a very important step. So when someone is coming into your meeting on Teams, if they are not part of our organization, they're going to get put in what's called the lobby. This is super important when you have families calling in because they will be kind of stuck waiting for you. And if you aren't actively on the call and hear them waiting, it's going to be really challenging to know, and they're going to miss you. So instead of having only the people in your organization bypassing the lobby, you're going to go ahead and choose everyone. And then if you want people to announce when they're coming in or not, you can choose that. And then who can present. You're going to hit save. And then we're going to hop back to that event. And this should have done it for everything. So as you can see, if you need to access the phone number people can call in as, it'll have it right here. So it's really nice that Outlook and Teams talk to each other and everything is kind of seamless. And then on the side, it shows you who's in this meeting. So it's me, I'm the organizer, and then my 2 classes are in there. All right, I hope this helps. Thanks.